Hello book lovers, this is Shraddha. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the first book in the Briarwood High series, Out of His League. So without any further ado, let's get started. Before I tell you anything else, let me first tell you about the plot. So, okay, no, wait. First, I'll tell you how I actually read the novel. That's a kind of funny. So basically, I caught a cold. When you catch a cold, you sleep a lot. At least I sleep a lot. So I slept a lot in the afternoon, and at night I couldn't sleep. So instead of buying a new book on Kindle and reading a new one, I decided to get rid of my TBR. And you'll be surprised, I found 138 unread books on my Kindle, out of which 6 were samples. So if you do the math, that should be 132 unread books. The first one that turned out to be Out of His League by Maggie Dallen. So obviously that was the book I read, and literally I regretted why hadn't I read it sooner. Okay, that was how I actually read it. I know it's kind of weird, but that's actually the truth. That's how I get rid of my TBR when I got a cold and I was browsing through my unread list. Anyway, let's talk about the plot of this book. So basically there's this girl, Ronnie Smith, who is a typical tomboy, like literally a typical tomboy. She's one of those girls guys want to be friends with and nothing more. She wants to rectify that. So when she moves to a new school in the other part of the town, I'm sorry for the planes again, they're ruining my video. These planes and I just not agree. I just hate them. Are they gone now? They're gone. They're finally gone. So as I was saying, when she moves to a new school, she wants a clean start, a fresh start, a new her. She wants to turn herself into a new person, a person who is stylish, who's girly, who's not a tomboy, and who can date. Typically, what you want to do when you are in high school. I wouldn't know because I haven't seen school in 2 years now, so I really don't know. But anyway, it was good to read this one. Anyway, I'm using this anyway and a lot today. I don't know why. Forgive me for that. So as I was saying, she wants to be a new version of herself. So she's got everything planned. She has, done wavy thing with her hair. See how blank I am. I literally don't remember the hairstyle she did. And she's wearing new girlish kind of clothes, and when she was about, literally this is when the twist comes on, when she was about to reach her school, her best friend drops a bomb on her head that Drew is also going to that school, and her world is like, what? I spent so much time trying to be a better version of herself, and Drew is a boy from her old school, and she used to be friends with him when they were in primary wing, when she was in class 5. So there are chances that he might not remember her, but what if he does? And if he does, it's gonna be a huge problem for her, because he can tell that, hey, you're not that person, you're something else, you're changing yourself, and she just want to get rid of that image. So obviously it's a huge problem for her, and let's see what happens. That's all I can tell you. Obviously there's a lot more that happened, but if I tell you anything more than that, it would be a spoiler. Trust me, that's all I can tell you. So you guys need to figure it out. That did Drew recognize her? If he did, then what happened, and all the deets, everything. You can figure it out. For the trope of this novel, I'm going to say it's kind of fake dating. You'll figure it out when you are in the middle of the book. It does not last for a very long time, so it's difficult to pinpoint one trope. At least it was difficult for me. If I remember correctly, this book is not very long. It's a sweet YA romance, and it was a great thing for me, to be honest, because I read so intense novels that at some point it gets really difficult. Like when you read something really, really intense, your life becomes intense. When you're walking, you're thinking about what would have happened if they had done this. What would have happened that if, they probably have taken the other way. Like always intense stuff going in your head, and I really needed a break from that. So that's why I read a sweet YA romance. Well, not exactly the reason, but I'm still so glad I read it. And when I read the first book, I liked it so damn much that I ended up reading the whole series. All of the books in the series are standalone, so you don't have to read them in a particular order, but I read it in order, so I would recommend that you do so. I actually turned that way because I think I saw a peacock, but I was wrong. Anyway, there are peacocks here, by the way. I think you saw them in one of my videos. Can you guess which one was that? Okay, so as I was saying, I recommend that you read them in order because it's easier to understand the characters and everything that way. Also, when I bought this book, the first book was free in the series. I don't know about right now. I'll leave the link in the look. I'm saying I'll leave the book in the description. I cannot do that. I'll leave the link in the description box. You can check it out and let me know if you like the novel, because I certainly did. And I need to thank the author for writing such a beautiful masterpiece, because honestly, this was my first try at straight romances. It was all new for me, okay? And I totally loved it. Thank you so much, Maggie, and thank you guys for watching this video up till the very end. You know how grateful I am to have you guys in my life. You guys are just so awesome, always sticking by me, always supporting me. Thank you so much. I hope to see you guys soon. In the meantime, start reading Out of His League right now. I'm not gonna say if you haven't already, because that's old. So start reading Out of His League right now.